How's everyone doing today? I hope you all got a good night's sleep last night because you know you need that rest before you get up and hustle the next day. And I've been super uber busy these days. And when I get home, I usually just pass out. Or if I don't pass out, I'll have, a glass of wine or a cup of tea or something to fall into a deep sleep. But lately, since I've been busy, and once you're busy, you have a lot of thoughts going on in your mind. I dream a lot. And that one dream Koreans believe, like the tooth falling out dream? I recently had that and it freaked me out. So I woke up, called my mom. I was like, Mom, you good? Dad, you good? They're fine. So luckily nothing will happen. Hopefully nothing will happen. Fingers crossed. But what I want to tell you guys is, you know what? You know that dream about flying around as well? Being a superhero? That's a cool dream. That I like to do. And those kind of dreams actually make me feel good in the morning. So what I want to ask you guys right now, all you listeners, what did you guys dream about last night? Anything at all? If you did, please tweet us. Let us know exactly what you dreamt during the first song. This is Armin van Buuren featuring Trevor Guthrie with This Is What I Feel. That was Armin van Buuren featuring Trevor Guthrie with This Is What It Feels Like. And you guys are now tuned into TBS efm 101.3, listening to What's Poppin'. And the first half of our show is brought to you by Chevrolet, LG U+, and Tonga Pharmaceuticals. And I'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back to What's Poppin' with Brian Ju on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and surrounding areas, and GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, here are some ways you can get in contact with us. Pretty simple. Send us a text to sharp or pound 1013 for a charge of 51. We're also live in the studio today. That means you can give us a call at 02-778-1013 or hit us up on Twitter at TBS What's Poppin'. Or send us a Kakao message if you add TBS EFM as a plus friend. And news about our open studio, guess what? It's today. So after a live show today, we will be having a regularly scheduled open studio for Friday's show, of course, though. Pre-recording it today. So if you want to be a part of that, please be here by like 10:45 to get situated. If you're lost, you don't know how to get here, you're more than welcome to call the studio or send us an email saying you're planning on coming today, and we'll get you guys all situated. And with that said, now it's time for Pop-Up Verse. All right, now what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to drop some verses on y'all, or a verse, all about my thoughts about what I gave you at the very beginning of our show. So you guys try to figure out which song I took it from. Here we go. All right, I know some of y'all don't like dreams because intensive dreams can make you feel like you didn't get enough rest the night before, of course. And also, nightmares aren't exactly the kind of dreams that you want to be having, the night before. But did you know that some of the most famous ideas and works of art were created based on dreams? Now, Christopher Nolan, the famous director, of course, the hit movie Inception, if you haven't seen it, go watch it, found his inspiration for this movie from his own lucid dream. See that? That's cray-cray. Now, Edgar Allan Poe suffered from nightmares throughout his life, but they inspired his poems and his short stories. Now, one of the most covered songs in the history of music, of course, you guys know this song, Yesterday, by the Beatles, started from melody Paul McCartney. He heard in his dream, the most famous dreamer in recent history, of course, John Lennon, wrote his solo song, Number 9 Dream, from his dream. Now, here you go. You can be a sweet dream or a beautiful nightmare. Either way, I don't want to wake up from you. Cause it could be something that, gives you inspiration to keep going on. So make sure you get a good night's sleep. But also don't forget to dream once in a while because sometimes in your dream might strike you with one of the best creative ideas ever in your life. With that said, check it out. This is Beyonce with Sweet Dreams. That was my girl Beyonce with Sweet Dreams Are a Beautiful Nightmare. Yes, sometimes sweet dreams can be a beautiful nightmare, and it's true. But right now, we're not talking about nightmares. We're going to get into the Twitter comments right now. We have a very important Twitter one because a lot of people overseas are trying to tune in. Amy McCormick was asking, I want to listen in America. Is there an app for that? Actually, there's a lot of apps for the I, whatever. I can't say names on radio, but I use an app called TuneIn Radio. Now that can get radio stations in all over the world. Pretty much you just put in a search window TBS EFM and it pops up. So there you go, TuneIn Radio. I'm not sure for the other phones, but I'm pretty sure a lot of the phones have similar apps. If not, you can, I could go online and search for it too as well, because online it tells you which apps can tune into radios and all over the world, pretty much. Alrighty, some other Twitter comments. Will Villalobos wrote, "How are you?" Well, I'm fine. Thank you very much. Pretty simple. There you go. I answered your question. Serena Chong wrote, "Greetings from Singapore. I'm going to request Lose Yourself to Dance by Daft Punk." All right. See you soon, B. Well, thank you very much. Yes, technically, you guys know I'm going to Chiang Mai tomorrow, so I'll be there for about a few days for a performance. So I hope you guys can come out and watch me. Also, A. Michelle Smith wrote, "Dream. I wish I only got 2 hours of sleep in the last 48 hours. Aww. Well, you know what you need to do is go back home tonight and try to get proper sleep. You know what helps is sometimes a nice warm tea or a warm glass of milk can really actually hit the spot at night. And try not to focus on any other thing like the stress from work that day. Try not to watch TV, because sometimes if you focus your mind on something else, you'll lose focus on what you really need to do, which is sleeping. So try to do that in the evenings. Alrighty, with that said, since a lot of people are talking about dreams, because that's what we're talking about. What are dreams? The things inside of our heads. So this is my man, Jason Derulo with In My Head. Hey, yo, it's that time again. What time? Time for Brian's tips to tip the scale. Now, when I mean tip the scale, I don't necessarily mean losing weight. I mean, I'm going to give you all kinds of health tips so you can tip your scale towards a better life. Now, if you want to dream anything at all, you need to get what? Proper sleep. But with the weather getting colder, it's not that easy, because you might not notice the cold season messes up your sleep. It messes my sleep up, definitely, of course. So I'm going to give you guys a couple tips on what to watch out for if you want to get sleep properly during the winter season. So number one, keep it not too cold or not too hot in the house. Keeping the temperature just right is the best way to get proper sleep, because if it's too cold, you're going to end up, freezing the whole time. You need more blankets or a comforter. If it's too hot, you're going to need the window cracked open, and that's a problem because your body needs to try to regulate the temperature. So it can actually be the same temperature as room temperature, and your body will tell you to wake up to do so. And that's been happening for me. I'm a little warm, crack the window open, freeze, wake up again, close the window. So I can't really get it properly done, but you guys, that's a key point. Try to keep the temperature at a good temperature, because your body needs that rest. Number two, get some sun during the day. All right. Now, darkness during the day tells your body that it's the end of the day and time to sleep. So you'll be, have a sleep during the day pretty much. And we can't do that, during, cloudy seasons or whatever, whatnot. But if there's sunshine, please go out. Try to get the sunshine. The natural sunshine will help you guys out. I guess I also take vitamins. There's vitamins out there that help you as well if you don't get proper sunlight into your system. So I advise you guys to find out which vitamins. I'm pretty sure D3 is a key point for vitamins as well. If not, the best way is natural sunlight. All right, number three, avoid heavier winter meals. Now, winter meals tend to be heavier, and they have to be because they're so good, of course. And it's really tempting to have something at night, and that's my problem too as well. But just puts your body, in a state where it's digesting the food and actually keeps you awake, and then you keep munching more and it's still digesting, so you won't get proper sleep at all. So try to avoid eating anything late night. Number four, exercise. You all know that exercising helps you guys get better sleep because, throughout the day you need exercise, makes you feel good, and it also kind of fatigues you toward the end of the day. And then you get proper sleep. It's even better for you because you exercised. So there you go. And number five, key factor right here, keep a humidifier by your side, especially in Korea and all the dry countries as well. It's getting colder, and the dry air zaps the moisture out of your nose, and that's why bad sleeping patterns happen, like snoring, all that stuff, and you're going to be cranky in the morning. So try to keep the air moist. With that said, we're going to get into part two shortly with this next song. This is Reese Mastin with Good Night, and I'll be back soon. Welcome back to What's Poppin'. You're here with Brian Jew. Now, you guys ready to get your dance on? Then you're at the right place at the right time, because we're about to pop, lock, and drop it. Pop, lock, and drop it. What? You can request your favorite dance songs by sending us a text message to sharp at pound 1013. Each text message will cost you 51. You can also send us tweets and Kakao messages, and we're live in the studio, so we urge you guys to give us a call to 02-778-1013. You can call from anywhere in the world. We love to hear from our listeners. And make sure you share your positive vibes with us as well, or just give us a shout out. There you go. But before that, we got a message from our sponsors, which are 환인제약, 동서식품, Nutrilite, 동아 Pharmaceutical, and Korean Air. Yeah, you know what time it's right now. It is Pop, Lock, and Drop It. Pop, Lock, and Drop It is my favorite corner right now because what we're going to do is play some dance tracks for y'all, something make you feel good. And you guys know today, we've been talking about dreaming and how to get a good night's sleep. And here we're playing some bumping music. You guys are probably in bed, tuning in, hoping to hear ballads or something. No, we're going to pop, lock, and drop it on y'all. And you know we can't stop because we got some more goodness for your ears coming up soon. Just like this next song that I want to introduce. This is Carolina Marquez. And she's a Colombian-Italian electronic music singer who was doing her thing in the European music scene until she made a break in the international market with a hit, The Killer's Song, which is featured in the Quentin Tarantino film Kill Bill. Since then, she's been so busy, man. She's been doing work alongside, big EDM names like the Disco Boys, There You Go, DJ Chucky, whoa, and artists like Lil Wayne, and much, much more. Now, this year, she did a track with Flo Rida and Dale Saunders to become an international hit all over again with the song Sing La La La. So check it out. This is Carolina Marquez with Sing La La La. That was Carolina Marquez with Sing La 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 La. Dance around the world. Sometimes I was thinking like, man, she might be part Korean. Anyways, right now we have a caller online. This is TBS efm's What's Poppin'? Who am I speaking to?
Hey, Brian. It's Lisa calling.
Hey, Lisa. How you doing, girlfriend?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad. A little cold. As you can see or hear in my voice, it's a little raspy because of my show last night. And like I said, I was talking about dreaming. I had some bad dreams, so my voice is gone. How you doing, though?
Actually, it's been pretty cold here, too.
Oh, is it? How's the weather in Canada right now?
It's pretty cold with the wind chill. I think we're dipping down to the negatives already, so I have all my winter gear out.
Yeah, you need a good goose down jacket. That's what you need during the winter season. But I know Canada gets pretty cold as well.
Yeah, usually like if we are in the middle of winter, we'll probably get wind chills up to maybe -20 or below. So
whoa!
But that's when I wrap myself all up.
That's like the best thing at nighttime when you're cold. All you got to do is get like a nice comforter and it just feels so good. It feels like you're cuddling up.
And then you don't want to wake up the next day.
You don't. That's the problem. You don't want to wake up. That's why some people are late for work because they're not. It's not like they can't wake up on time. It's just they don't want to get out of bed. That's what the thing is. So my question to you, of course, what was your last dream?
I don't know. I think it was something about like meeting somebody, but I haven't seen that person for a long time, so it felt a bit strange.
Okay, so in the dream you saw the person's face.
I didn't quite finish the dream.
Oh, so did you see the person's face in the dream?
I thought I did, but I wasn't sure. It's probably maybe just friends from university that I haven't seen for a long time because they don't live in Canada.
Okay. So, you ever have that deja vu moment where sometimes I've actually recently had one. I met a friend's friend and I saw that person. I was like, wait, we've met before, but we never have. And I realized, I dreamt this moment.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that kind of creeped me out. I'm like, I could see the future. What?
I think I've had that experience maybe like once or twice, and so it was just kind of random and weird.
Okay. All right, so before you go, do you want to say a shout-out to anybody?
Yeah, a few things. I know you're heading off to Chiang Mai tomorrow, so I just wanted to wish you a safe trip and wonderful time there.
Thank you very much.
I think it's really hot there, and it's really cold in Korea, so...
I need the heat.
Yeah, you're going to have to pack long sleeves, short sleeves, all sorts.
Already got that going already.
Yeah, and then it's also Flight to Sky's 14th anniversary, so I wanted to wish you and Juani a happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, it feels like it's just growing up with you guys these past years.
I know, we're getting there. We're getting there. All right, well, thank you for calling in. It means a lot to me, and I'm pretty sure I'll send a message to Juani as well that you said that to us. So, thank you once again.
So sweet.
All righty, well, hope to hear from you soon again.
Okay, take care.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, y'all, that was Lisa from Canada. And actually, earlier she requested this song in an email. This is Michael Jackson with Beat It. That was the greatest Michael Jackson with Beat It. And you guys are tuned into TBS efm's What's Poppin' with your boy Brian Jew. And right now in the corner call, Pop, Lock, and Drop It. So you guys keep sending in your requests. We have about maybe 2 songs we can squeeze in soon. So we'll do that right now. Before we do that, I want to read one tweet actually from our caller who just called in, Brian Jew Canada, aka Lisa. So awesome to chat with you again. Miss you, and thanks for setting things up, Kate. There you go. She said hi to us, and she said what's up to Kate as well. So thank you so much. Also, Maliana wrote, hello Lisa, I'd post you some heat waves if it made any sense. LOL. Yes, I don't think you can actually post heat waves unless they have a little emoticon for that. But right now, we do have another request, and we're trying to get as many requests as we can. This is from my girl in Singapore, Serena Chang. Her request, of course, with Daft Punk, Lose Yourself to Dance. That was Daft Punk featuring Pharrell Williams with Lose Yourself to Dance. See, my voice is husky right now, so I can't sound like Pharrell. But it sounds kind of sexy, doesn't it? Could you imagine my voice is deeper? Lose yourself to dance. Oh, look at that sexy. Anyways, it's time to wrap things up. We came to an end today, but it's still bright here in Korea. But for those of you guys elsewhere in the world who are getting ready for bed, I hope you guys have a great night's sleep. You know, try to focus on good dreams, because remember what I said earlier, good dreams can inspire you to, you know, be creative and bring up some great ideas, or at the very least, just get some proper sleep. You know, if you don't get any creative ideas or your creative juices flowing during your sleep, or you happen to have a nightmare. If you have a nightmare, make sure you don't use that nightmare to make a creative project, because nightmares can actually work against you. Yes, and don't forget to keep dreaming, y'all, because that's what happened to me. You know, when I was like in 8th grade, I dreamt that I wanted to be a singer. Of course, back then, my, I guess, icon that I looked up to for the K-pop scene was a group called 서태지와 or in the States, we called them Teji Boys. Yes, that's what we called them back then. And the first K-pop group that I listened to was 서태지와. And the song I remember too. It was I think it was 하여가. Yeah, kids nowadays, you don't know what song I'm talking about. Y'all know. You're like, what song is that? Who are Teji Boys? Are they Chinese? That's what you're thinking right now. But if you don't know, they're like the first Asian or Korean group that won for Korean category music at the MTV Music Awards back, like way back when. I remember saw that. I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, I know who they are. But guess what? We're not talking about them anymore. Gotta wrap things up. But thank you guys for tuning in. It's cold. Keep yourselves warm. Wear a big, thick jacket. Make sure you don't get colds. If you do get a cold, make sure you keep yourself hydrated and take your medication. The last song of the hour is going to be by Calvin Harris featuring Aya Morar with Thinking About You. This is Brian Jew signing off, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.